Beal from WinnerLynk Advisory Group joins us now. Today we're talking about inflation and investments on a lot of people's minds right now.
It is. Inflation it's a hot topic, and I think the most important thing for us to remember about inflation, it reduces our purchasing power. So what can we do to combat that? Have a budget. Know where your money's going. You know, there are things you can buy used or borrow if you don't need to buy new. Books, for example. I think a lot of us have subscriptions to various streaming services, which are great, but sometimes if you're not using it anymore, it makes sense to be on top of that and keep track of what you've got and what's going out each month.
Yeah, know where your money's going.
Know where your money is going. Cook at home. You know, for individuals who purchase a cup of coffee every day when they're out, if they spend an average of $6, that's over $2,000 a year that they're spending on coffee. Another really interesting statistic, if instead of purchasing a new iPhone when it came out, if you'd bought Apple stock, you'd have just shy of $150,000 of Apple stock. So it's that awareness that I think people need to know. Tidy your insurance products. See if there's some bundling that you can do with your insurance. Use your credit cards wisely. I mean, obviously the best scenario is to use your credit card and pay it off every month. And be aware, because the average interest rate on a credit card right now is somewhere in the neighborhood of 28%, which is a lot.
Almost a third, yeah.
It is. It's kind of crazy. So, you know, and if you're struggling with all of this, you might want to talk with an advisor or seek out an advisor. It helps. It creates some accountability, which people sometimes need to have someone overseeing their financial situation. That can help. But inflation, so how will investments hold up to inflation? Bonds are affected by inflation because as interest rates go down, which one would expect they'll drop, bond values, I'm going to get it backwards. As interest rates go up, bond values decrease because you could purchase a new bond and get a higher interest rate. So it's called duration, how long the bond until maturity. The longer the duration, the more it's subject to that impact. And stocks, everything is impacted by inflation.
Yeah, it's all connected.
It is all connected, absolutely.
All right, Jan, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
And stay with TV9, we'll be right back.